Yo, what is up, guys? How's it going? I don't think I have. Yeah, okay, good. We're back with some more Trails. Or should I say, the Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky. Last time we made a little bit of progress. Played for a couple hours. We got thrown in jail. We got thrown in jail in the game. So everything's fine. And we got let out by the mayor of the town. We also let out the bard for some reason, and now the bard has joined us. Finally. Fuck. But yeah. Let's go ahead and load into the game. Game's still muted. I'll make sure that is not the case in a second here. Oh, fun. I get to look at this entire game. I get to look at this game while having the frickin' volume bar on the screen. Fun. Good fun. But we'll get over it. I just don't like I put some new stuff on my PC. And ever since I did that, it's just there. It's just gonna hang out for a bit. I do know why it's there. I do know what's causing it, but I don't know how to get rid of it. And I used to be able to get rid of it, and now I can't get rid of it. So, I guess it's just gonna be here until I figure it out. But yeah, let's go ahead and hop straight in here. I also got the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe tournament code on screen. So if you guys are wanting to join me on Thursday and want to stay a step ahead, the thing should be there on screen. I should have it on all the screens. I think I'm going to be using the... I'm not going to be using the cam today, so it should be on that screen as well. But if you guys want to just get ahead a little bit, for Thursday, so you don't have to worry about you know, you don't have to worry about joining it the day of. You can just hop on Mario Kart 8 on Switch and put in that code in the tournaments, and you can join the tournament on or it's not really it's very casual, just playing Mario Kart with the boys kind of thing. So I'm not taking it seriously at all. I'm just playing it to have some fun, on my birthday. But yeah, let's go ahead and switch screens over. Bada bing, bada boom. Let's go ahead and make sure I got YouTube chat up. God damn it. God damn it. There we go. Okay. Oh, perfect. It's not actually covering any of the important stuff in the game, so that's good. That worked out. Ads start at 9 minutes? Why? Why is it 10-minute ads? I want to figure this thing out so it's not. I could just keep them off, but honestly, I don't know. I think Twitch needs to work on that shit, man. It's fucking horrible. Okay, we made it out of jail, so now we have a new quest here. It seems that while we were tracking down the missing airliner, a burglary occurred in Bose's South Block. Though the area is already under investigation by the Royal Army, I think we'd be better off be doing one on our own as well. Okay. Bose South Block. Right, I wanted to turn in those 2 story quests that we had.
Oh, you all gave me. It wasn't that general.
We're sorry to make you worry like that.
Sorry, crap.
Oh, never mind that. I'm just glad you're all. I was even Mayor May.
Think about there.
Well,
Okay, okay, there we go.
we've received payment from Mayor Maybell for. Keep up the good work.
Alright, I didn't mean to skip all that dialogue, I'm so sorry. Alright,
Are you bracers here to ask a few questions yourselves? This is a mess for the both of us, I tell you. We'll be done with our questioning soon enough, so be good, little children, and sit tight.
we're not little children.
We'll be done with our question.
What the fuck? Don't call me that. Stall would go bananas. General Morgan may be stubborn, but he's running the show, and he's a very capable leader. I don't expect any less from a man who defeated the Imperial Army in the war a decade ago. But what gets me is why he's having so much trouble this time. Interesting. Now we got burglars running amok in the city? I swear, what's happening to Bose? I'm just glad they left this house alone, though I'm baffled as to why. They certainly didn't do their homework in this city. Fortunately, this house was untouched by the burglars. But at times like this, it makes you feel uneasy when there's no one at home. I'm just glad that Marino brought Simon over to watch the house. Okay. Looks like the store was hit by the burglars as well. I guess this isn't the time to be talking about business deals. My factory! My factory and all my goods are gone! I've got to report this, but to the army or the Bracer Guild ASAP. No, just wait a minute. If either of these groups saw what was written in that stolen ledger, yikes, I'd be in a world of hurt.
Yay! This one turned out really cute. Niall, is this how you wanted this one?
Yeah, sure. Something like that. However, we really got screwed, you know that?
Good afternoon. Are you working on another story?
Looks like you two are on the trail of a scoop again.
Trail. In the sky?
Hey, it's you kids.
Oh, Estelle and Joshua. Boy, am I glad to see that they let you out of the clinker.
Yeah, I heard all about you kids getting arrested by the army up at the old mine. You certainly had me worried.
Why are you acting like you had nothing to do with it? It was your info that led us to the village.
Hey now, what kind of face is that? Don't tell me you blame us.
Did you go and check out the abandoned mine yourselves?
Yeah, we did yesterday, but it was after you had already been hauled off.
We could have had a really great shot of your arrest had we been there. It really guts me that we missed such a perfect opportunity for a great shot.
I swear, you people in the news business.
But anyway, I was wondering if you thought this looked like the handiwork of the Sky Bandits.
Sure looks that way to me. Seemed that the army's sniffing around for clues too. But to be honest, it looks like there's nothing to be found here anymore.
I see. That does make things a bit more difficult.
Well, Mr. Reporter, why don't you let me ask you this then? Do you know from whence the Sky Bandits entered town?
According to witness statements, they were seen leaving through the west gate.
Well, that's awfully strange. The mayor's residence and Beau's Market are right through the west gate, and it seems like attacking those two places would be far more lucrative.
When you put it that way, that makes a lot of sense. But if you don't mind me asking, who the heck are you anyway?
I'm glad you asked.
He's not here by choice.
I'm Olivier Lenheim, a wandering bard and gifted musician. I'm sure you've heard rumors about me, right?
Oh, right! You're the guy who drank wine without paying at the classy restaurant. It takes guts to stiff such a big bill. It's an honor to meet you, sir.
You're making me blush. I'm ready for my interview at any time, so please don't hesitate to ask.
Wow, really?
I am getting a headache just listening to this crap.
These two are very much alike.
I'm not even gonna ask how this guy wound up with the rest of you.
That
Don't
would
ask.
be for the
Yeah,
best.
Perfect. Who the hell is this? Oh, looks like the burglars made off with nearly everything. I could have sworn my boss locked up the place last night.
Thanks to your shenanigans, the pages of the next issue are gonna be filled with some real gripping headlines. Let me know if you get any other scoops.
The woman living here said that she had a precious memento taken by these crooks. Oops, me and my big mouth. Let's pretend like I didn't just tell you that. What I mean to say is, why don't you just ask her about it after I get done here?
Damn it. My shop got ripped out by a bunch of thieving criminals. And they took with every last one of my pricey goods, too. Why does this have to happen to me? At a time where there are hardly any goods around to begin with. God damn it.
There's probably still some important. We should continue to ask around.
Can do.
I'm trying to ask a few questions here. Would you mind getting out of the way? I'm not trying to be rude, but this is an official
God damn it.
Hey, you there!
What? Is something wrong?
I thought I'd better give you a word of advice. Even if you are representing the mayor, at the end of the day, you are all still civilians. We cannot have you wandering around here in the middle of our investigation.
Who do you think you're talking to?
Your advice seems rather more like a threat.
I'm just saying you need to know your place. But if you're so adamant about investigating the matter, then do it after we've cleared out of here. If we get any more trouble out of you, then I'm going to give you a personal invitation to jail.
Forget about it, Estelle. There's no use arguing with these gentlemen.
For an ass in lined skin, you sure know how to throw your weight around, Mrs. Soldier.
What did you just say?
May I ask what's going on here?
Was that totally not Chrono? Oh, never mind.
Colonel!
For a soldier in the prestigious Royal Army to be threatening our good citizens? That is an outright embarrassment to us all.
But these are just civilians, sir. They're members of the Bracer Guild.
Oh, is that so? Then I ask you once again, what is going on here? The army is supposed to be working closely with the guild. What do you intend to accomplish by being rude to our allies?
This guy has got a good head on his shoulders.
But as far as the general is concerned...
Ah, yes. That side of the general really concerns me. I'll take over the investigation from here, so please take your men and clear out.
But sir...
Your men have been here since early this morning, so I presume that a sufficient investigation has been conducted by now, yes? I'll smooth things over with the general later. Is there anything else you wish me to address?
No, sir. All right, men, pack it up. We're returning to the Haken Gate.
It looks like that's that. It seems that some of our personnel were rather impolite. Please, allow me to apologize.
I appreciate the gesture, but we made some slightly inflammatory remarks as well, so how about we let bygones be bygones?
That suits me just fine. As I stated before, the army is supposed to be working closely with the guild. I think our two organizations working together grants us each the ability to make up for the other's shortcomings. I'm looking forward to any progress you make with this recent series of events.
Thank you. We'll do what we can.
He seems like a decent guy.
Yeah, I wonder who he is.
Colonel, it's almost the appointed time.
Oh, already? Excuse me, but it appears I must take my leave. Oh, but before I do, it looks like I haven't properly introduced myself. I am Alan Richard, a colonel in the Royal Army. If there's anything I can do to assist you, please don't hesitate to contact me.
What a guy. I like this guy.
Colonel Richard?
Oh.
I feel like I've heard that name somewhere before.
Niall was the one who mentioned his name earlier. He said something about him being a sharp young officer who leads the Royal Army's intelligence division.
Oh, right. Wow, for someone in the military, he sure knows how to listen to others.
Probably in his mid-30s, and he's not hard on the eyes either. He seems like he's more fit to be a politician than a service member in the army.
Hey, you guys! Who was that you were just talking to in the black uniform? I could swear I've seen him somewhere before.
Are you trying to tell me that you didn't recognize him at all? That was Colonel Richard of the Intelligence Division. You know, the guy you mentioned earlier?
What? You're not pulling my leg, are you?
As fun as that would be, nope.
He said so himself, so I'm fairly confident he is who he says he is.
To think that the legend himself would show up here. We can't wait around like this any longer, Dorothy. Let's see if we can catch up to him.
Aye, aye, sir. Although I'm not really sure why we're chasing after anyone.
Did you see his eyes light up? I wonder if he's going to do an interview or something.
Anyone else in the army would brush him off, but I'm sure the colonel will oblige him.
What's the matter with you, Olivier? You look serious. And I gotta say, I find it creepy coming from you.
I was just thinking about the Colonel. I'll be the first to admit that he's quite the specimen of a man, but...
But what?
I can say with confidence that he doesn't stand a chance against me when it comes to the ladies, but I'd like to see him try just a little harder. It's no fun without a romantic rival.
Of course.
You just had to ask, didn't you, Joshua?
I'll regret it for the rest of my life.
Alright, let's see here. Now that the soldiers are gone, how about we resume our own investigation? Let's start by talking to all the people we couldn't talk to earlier.
Good idea.
I guess they're just referring to the people that... maybe not. Okay.
Going somewhere else, we should...
Yeah, I know. I know Charizard. I was putting my son to bed last night. Then suddenly some masked men kicked in the door and came storming in. I didn't tell my husband because I didn't want him to worry. But my ring, which was from my mother, was taken. Why wasn't that on your finger? A bunch of strangers came in the house without asking. My mom and I were scared, so I hid under the bed. Ah! Fair enough.
Oh, dear me. Weren't you the bracers who came to ask questions not that long ago?
Oh, right. We We did come before.
I'm really sorry I couldn't talk to you then. So, what you came to ask about is what happened last night, right?
Yes, that's right. Is this a good time for you?
Yeah, this is as good a time as any.
Blah 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 blah
It
blah
was
blah
the
blah.
middle of the night, you see, when I heard a noise coming from outside. And I, of course, thought it was my husband coming home at such a late hour. So I opened the door and started yelling. But it turned out to be a group of masked men coming out of the Orbital factory across the road. I thought my heart was plumb gonna stop right then and there. Although it turned out the burglars were rather surprised and ran away to the north.
I see. So, it was the Sky Bandits, huh?
So, what you're saying then is that this house didn't incur a loss of any kind?
Yeah, thanks to the mercy of the goddess.
Can I ask you another thing? Did your husband coming home late mean that he went to the bar?
What the fuck? What's going on with this? Okay, I need to hold on. How the what? Can I reload this widget? Just reload it. Ah, fuck! What the fuck? No! What have I done? Shit! Okay, just view this. Just view this on Twitch. Why are there so many fucking things going on right now? How many minutes of video do you want to? Okay, 3. Okay. Oh, I really don't like that. God damn it. I guess I gotta do it this way. That's so dumb. Alright. So we'll do it, I guess we'll do it like that, I guess. I want more stream and less ads. That's what I want. Can we snooze this one? Okay, yeah. So there we go. There we go. I think I did the thing. Okay.
Huh. If it was only that, that would be forgivable. In addition to being a no-good drinker, he's obsessed with this.
Cecile raised her hand in a casing motion.
Hmm?
Oh, I get it. You mean fishing, right?
I see now.
That's right. He loves fishing more than life itself. Just yesterday he said something about catching some smelt and took off to the lake in the south. And on top of that, he still hasn't come back.
So what you're saying is he doesn't know anything about the incident.
That's exactly what I'm saying. And when that good-for-nothing husband of mine gets home, he's gonna get what for, let me tell you.
Hi, honey. I'm home. Ooh, what a day I had. I was fishing patiently all morning, but I had nothing to show for it. Oh, what's this? Do we have guests?
You senile old man.
My goodness, woman. What kind of fiery tempest has gotten into you? Don't you know it's rude to act like that in front of guests?
If anyone's being rude, that would be you. I'm dumbfounded that my own husband can just take off and do what he likes at a time like this.
Huh? What do you mean by a time like this?
Maybe I should explain.
Blah 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 blah. Joshua gave Mr. Kuwano a brief explanation regarding the burglaries which transpired previous night.
Burglaries by Sky Bandits. You don't say. Now that is terrible. But to think that they hightailed it out of here after my wife hollered at them is hilarious. Guess they got to experience the Cecile effect firsthand.
What did you just say?
Let's all calm down now, shall we?
But to think that these sky bandits came in the night like they did, and then just disappeared like that. I wonder if it has anything to do with that thing he was talking about the other day.
He? What do you mean?
Oh, right. You don't know him. He's my fishing buddy. He's staying at the inn down the lake shore to the south of here. If I remember right, he said something about seeing a strange bunch near the place the other night.
A strange bunch?
Now, this sounds really interesting. Can you tell us a little more about what you've heard?
Sure, I don't mind. But I'm just going to tell you up front that this is all hearsay. From what I heard, he just happened to see them by chance as he was out fishing during the night. He saw them leave by the way of the inn's front door and then out onto the road. However, when he asked around at the inn in the morning, it turned out that no one like that had stayed there the night before.
Yeah, that is rather odd. So, was there any type of burglary at the inn?
No, nothing of the sort at all, in fact. It's quiet there, the meals are great, and it's, well, a place I'd recommend to anyone. But best of all, it's a prime fishing spot.
Though there aren't any definitive clues related to the incident, we did manage to hear a few interesting bits.
I concur. I especially like the one that described all the delicious food at the inn.
That's not what we're talking about here. Although, I did find the fishing part to be rather interesting. Unfortunately, if there's nothing going on there, then I guess it wouldn't be worth investigating.
Actually, I think it's quite the opposite. If someone had been careless and caused a problem, the army would have thoroughly investigated it. Conversely, the possibility of the Sky Bandits appearing where there's nothing happening is rather high.
Oh, well, I guess that's one way to think about it.
And in light of this series of incidents, there's either a spy in the army, or the Sky Bandits are a really clever bunch of thieves. It'll be extremely difficult to corner them only by investigating the incidents which have occurred. We'll need to get one step ahead of them by tracking their movements.
I see. So what you're saying is that we should take an offensive stance rather than a defensive one.
Then how about we get going? Off to the beautiful Valeria Lake, extolled in many a rhyme as the Pearl of the Burl.
Alright. To the south. Oh, why? Ah! Dave is first. What's up, man? I don't like this whole missing thing. Can we stop missing, please? It's the worst. How we doing, man? Fire. Oh!
Enjoy
Just
the
cooking
show.
some dinner? Hell yeah. What you making? Chicken and broccoli? Nice. I just had some pork chop. Pork chop and rice. And mixed veg. Broccoli for the, I don't know. Protein for the workout. Hell yeah. Food. Yep. All that sounds about right.
Let's move out.
Did I end up platinuming Shadow Generations? I don't know if I'm really gonna go for that, honestly. I guess I could, but I don't really feel like it. You hate the hit list achievement for the final boss? Good call, yeah.
Piece of cake.
How does that work though? Cause aren't you technically just Super Shadow? Or I mean you're Doom Wings, technically, but I guess you could take damage somehow? Well, I mean he does hit you. Maybe that's what the achievement was referring to. Specifically beat the final boss without the boss itself hitting you? That's okay. Are you having trouble with it because it's like a little janky or something, or?
Seems you came up short.
Oh, sorry about the ad. Lakeshore, Emerald Tower. No, we gotta go down. Oh, what the? Resetting means phase 1 over again? Oh, so you have to do both phases. Okay. Yeah, sorry. There's an ad playing. Welcome back. Yeah, I don't know whether to leave that on or not. It's so. Thank you for the resub, Josh. Yeah, I don't know whether to leave those on or not. I just wanted to experiment again. To be honest with you, I don't really want them on. So maybe I will turn them off, but... Want to hydrate? Yo, thank you, man. Did Cher have a turn? Oh, I guess not. Fireball! Everybody's casting. Okay. Let it out. Boom! Big heals. More fire. More fire. Hey, excuse me, that's hurting. Are these guys a monster that floats around ancient ruins, has impenetrable scales, but is weak against fire? Okay, so it's I gotta use magic then. Fair enough. Boom. Let's do a single target heal. I don't mind the ads, it's just poor timing when mid combos, yeah. Yeah. Just finished work and I'm hungry, so I'm gonna destroy some passive. Nice. Some of that spaghetti!
that then. Let's move out.
Okay, I did it. Exterminated. I didn't even realize I had a quest for that. Was that there the whole time? Speaking of which, hold on a second. I made it all the way down there. But I gotta run back to town. Because I didn't even look. I hope she made lots of spaghetti. Mamma mia. Fireball!
We got all the way.
Okay. Back to the guild. What? Oh no! I missed a quest and I didn't realize it? God damn it. Shit! Do I reload, dude? I'm searching for someone who can escort me to Corone Pass checkpoint. Shit! Do I reload? No, fuck it. This is a prize for now until I have a shower. Why can't you just do it now? Because I don't know. I guess I must have accepted it, and then I just didn't do it. I don't. Because I think a lot of the quests are timed. Yeah, status expired. Shit, bro. It's upstairs and downstairs right now? Time sensitive quest? Rip. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's whatever. It's okay. Alright. Okay, that I already did. Okay, what about this one? I was burglarized the other day and my jeweled ring was found to be among the missing items. It's quite valuable to me, so if anyone happens to find it, please let me know. I live in... Okay, but that doesn't tell me where it is. Maybe I'll go talk to her and see where it could potentially be. It was you, right? I don't care if it's the army or the Bracer Guild, I just want to see those burglars caught. If these sky bandits are on the loose, I don't think I can live without being in fear every day. Okay. So I guess for now I just gotta follow the main quest for that. Alright. Okay, dinner time, we should be back later. No problem, man. Enjoy your chicken and broccoli. And Josh, you enjoy your pasta. Stop canceling my spell, please.
All right, we're good to go.
Alright, that didn't result in a surprise attack. That's good to know. Floating monster from the Bose region, extremely dangerous, uses powerful arts, weak to fire. Go! I like fireballs. Bam, bam, bam.
Kitty cats.
Oh, hey, you dropped an HP too. Let's go. Anybody got a free slot? I don't think so. That's alright.
So this is the north shore of Valeria Lake, huh? It certainly seems peaceful and quiet around here.
The inn doesn't look too shabby either.
I stayed here once before when I was in the area on another job. The wine's great, the rooms are nice. Pretty much what you'd expect from a place like this.
Too bad this isn't a pleasure trip.
You mean it's not? I at least intended to toss my cares to the wind for a while, taking catnaps in a rocking boat by day and filling my belly with food and wine by night. Heaven, this is what a vacation is all about. Come on, everyone, I was just joking. We can enjoy vacation anytime, but now is the only time we can enjoy taking care of some would-be thieves. Even I, Olivier Lenheim, know enough to get my priorities straight.
I don't think this has anything to do with enjoyment or not.
Well, whatever. As long as he does his share of the work he's here to do. Let's see if we can find the old man staying here that loves fishing.
The guest who said he saw some suspicious individuals here 2 nights ago.
No, fuck it. Take the boat. We're going out. Somebody say fishing? Oh, Jesus. The room transitions are pretty fast. I'm getting a little fucked up. Especially pressing turbo. My mother and I come here every year on vacation around this time. It's a tradition in our family. My mother seems to look forward to it every time. I feel bad for my father, though. He always gets left behind. The Kingfisher Inn in Bose and the Maple Leaf Inn in Zeus are my favorite places to stay. Okay.
Welcome to the Kingfisher Inn. Are you all here to stay?
Let's see. Yes and no. How should I put it?
We're here looking for a certain someone. Is there a guest staying here who loves to fish?
Well, pretty much everybody who stays here loves to fish.
We heard he was a friend of the old man who stayed here yesterday. Do you have a clue who that might be?
Oh, are you talking about Old Man Kuwano? If you're talking about his fishing buddy, then I think you must mean Lloyd.
Lloyd?
I've heard he's a professional angler who came all the way here from the Royal City.
Is his name Lloyd Irving? And also, what the fuck? Rip Bozo?
Seems as though he's a member of the Fisherman's Guild there.
He sounds like a pretty amazing guy. Do you know where we might be able to find him?
He's out dropping a line somewhere, of course. If I remember right, he should be out on the back pier.
Hmm.
Excuse me, are you the man named Lloyd who's from Royal City?
Wow, he's really focused. He's tuned everything out of his mind but fishing.
It looks like this is where my skills come into play.
What are you?
Just sit back and enjoy.
Olivier leaned over with a smile and left all kinds of things up to interpretation, blew into the band's ear.
Oh, whoa. Oh my goodness. What in the... Who are you kids? And where did you come from?
That was a dirty trick to play on him, Olivier.
Yeah, that was pretty low.
How do you do this evening, good sir? We tried calling out to you a moment ago, but we could see that, like a true professional, your attention was fixed upon your task.
You're Lloyd, aren't you?
Yes, that's right. But how did you know my name?
We heard from a certain old man about you. Do you have some time you could spare to speak with us?
Blah 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 blah.
So, you heard from Mr. Kawano, did you? Yeah, I saw that strange pair about 2 nights ago.
I knew it. Could we get you to fill us in a little more on the details?
Before that, are you all bracers or something? Is this somehow related to some sort of crime?
We can't say for sure, but there does appear to be a possibility.
Gotcha. In that case, I'll do what I can to help you out. It was the other night when I was out fishing on my boat. I was returning to the inn, dead tired after a day of battling it out with this lake's guardian. It had gotten late into the night, and it was about the time when everyone at the inn was asleep in their beds.
Now hold on a minute. What do you mean by this lake's guardian?
I'm glad you asked. The Guardian is a giant salmon that swims the murky depths of Valeria Lake. It has been the feared king of the waters among fishing lovers for over a decade.
I face out, I hold out. I reach out to the truth of my life seeking season. Just try to catch a fish.
Crap.
Persona 4 all over again.
It looks like you've thrown a log onto the maniac's fire.
Is it really that huge of a fish, like you say?
You bet your last mirror it is. And I've been chasing the darn thing for the last 5 years of my life. It comes and goes in different parts of Valeria Lake and changes its feeding spots on a whim. I heard from a buddy of mine that it had appeared in these parts, so I came a-running from the Royal City.
Ha! Now that is what I call passion. I can completely understand where you're coming from. Whenever I find something I like, I stop at nothing until I get a hold of it. For example, a bottle of Grand Chardonnay and such.
In your case, steal it is more accurate.
How about we get back to our story? So, Lloyd, what happened when you came back from fishing that night?
Oh, right. I had returned the boat and was on my way into the inn when I saw an odd couple head out onto the road from the grounds behind the building.
Onto the road? In the middle of the night?
Yep, no doubt about it. They headed out onto the New Ansel Path. At first I thought they were a group of people visiting from the city, heading back home, but it was way too late for something like that. And when I asked at the inn the next day, nobody knew a thing about it. Thought maybe I'd seen a couple of ghosts or something then.
Ghosts? There are ghosts that come out here?
Just so you know, the 2 I saw were a young couple. They might have been 2 lost souls who committed a double suicide after not being accepted by those around them.
Oh, don't tell me anymore.
Oh, brother. A bracer that's afraid of ghosts. The guild is doomed.
Not to mention her habit of always wanting to hear more ghost stories and other bizarre stuff.
Now, isn't your being scared attractive in its own right, Estelle? Not sexy, but cute nonetheless, like a little kitten shivering in the cold.
You better watch out, because this little kitten bites.
Well, I was just kidding about the ghost part. But the couple did, in fact, seem to be one with a purpose and reason. I say this because the girl was wearing some rather odd clothing.
What do you mean by that?
I only saw her from behind, so I couldn't say for sure, but it looked to me like she was wearing some kind of school uniform.
A school uniform?
It's the Sky Pirate.
It wasn't one from the Janus Royal Academy, was it?
Wow. You really know your stuff, kid. You betcha. My niece goes there as well, and it looked exactly the same as the one she wears.
I see. This whole event just got a lot more interesting.
It's her! I know it's that blind tomboy for sure. We're finally onto her trail.
In the sky.
What, so she's an acquaintance of yours? Then while you're at it, tell the 2 of them not to fret and rush into anything they'll regret later on. If my mind isn't failing me, I could have sworn they said something about coming again tonight.
Is that true?
Yep, we'll meet back here in 2 days, is what the young man said. His tone seemed rather serious, so I couldn't help but think on it.
Well, that's understandable. We appreciate the valuable information. Just leave the rest up to us. We won't let them get into any more trouble than they already are.
Oh, I see. That's a relief to hear. Oh, I feel like a weight's been lifted off my shoulders now. Now that that's off my chest, I feel like taking a boat out and fishing again. Well, there's no time to lose. I'll leave you youngins to your work.
Man, I don't even measure up when it comes to that fishing nut.
He mentioned something about a fisherman's guild, too. I wonder what kind of group that is.
So, how is this couple involved with the missing airliner incident exactly? If you don't mind telling me, that is.
Well, in a nutshell...
Blah 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 blah.
I see. That seems to be the person in question, all right.
You see, in a nutshell, traditional JRPG explaining shit that happened a while ago.
Which means that tonight is the night, huh?
Yeah, it looks like we should probably get a room just in case. We're going to be in for a late night tonight.
All right, let's go ask the receptionist about a room.
Whoa, Jesus. Things moving very fast. Oh, never mind. Talk to him. There we go.
Will you be staying here with us tonight?
Yeah, that's the plan.
Hold on, Estelle. If there's anything that we haven't taken care of, we'd better do it now. I don't want to head back to Bose after we've gotten a room.
I guess you're...
I understand. I'll reserve your room, so please...
That right there was telling me, hey, make sure you go do your side quest, dum dum. Which I think I'm fine now. This is already done, and this I think I need to actually do the difficulty low, and it doesn't say in this menu whether it took too long on it or whatever. So. Let's just go do the thing.
Will you be staying?
Yeah.
Hold. If there's, I don't want to.
All right then. Please come with me. This is where you'll be staying. I will leave you here, so please relax until dinner is served.
This is quite a nice room. It has a certain atmosphere that you just don't find back in the city.
Yeah, it's great, huh? It wasn't that expensive either.
What to do now? How about we relax until it gets dark?
What a nice idea.
I'd be more than happy to do just that, but is it really okay to take it easy?
Rest when you can. That's part of a This is our free time. So let's enjoy a meal, take a stroll, or something else.
Wow, what a picturesque view. The entire lake looks like it's glowing.
Too bad we can't see the royal city on the opposite shore because of the haze. But from here, it's easy to tell that this is the biggest lake in the kingdom.
This lake is like a fisher's dream come true. Oh, I bet it'd be a blast to throw a line in those waters.
Then how about it? It might be a nice change of pace for you.
Yeah, maybe I will. What are you gonna do, Joshua?
Me? Let's see.
I'm just gonna brood like I normally do.
There's a book I've been meaning to read, so
okay.
maybe I'll just sit in that chair and relax.
How old are you again? Only geezers talk about sitting back and relaxing. Young boys are supposed to get out and move their bodies.
I'll leave that part to you.
Sometimes you can be such a drag. Oh well, I should hurry up and decide on a fishing spot. Somewhere around that pier looks like it might be a lucky spot for bites.
Are we going to the far pier? Oh jeez, I went back into the
Yes!
Oh, okay.
This looks good. Definitely the best spot. Now let's see about casting a few lines. Crap, I don't have a fishing pole. I wonder if somebody at the...
Charizard and Olivier are having a drink of chilled fruit wine together.
Sarah, should you start drinking again when it's only noon? No matter how light the liquor is, drinking too much is bad for your health, right?
Don't worry. This stuff is just like water.
Estelle, sometimes we all need to take a breather. I understand your concern for Shara, but you can leave her to me.
Actually, Shara's not the one I'm concerned about.
Hmm?
Do you have a fishing pole I can borrow?
Yes, of course we do. They're right over here, and they're free to use for anyone lodging here.
Wow, really? Score! This is a pretty nice rod to be loaning out to everyone. All right then, I'll put it to good use.
Please enjoy yourself.
By the way, Estelle, what happened to Joshua? Did he dump you or something?
Yeah, actually he did.
Really?
I invited him to come fishing with me, but he brushed me off for a book. Don't you think that's a little cold-hearted?
What? That's it? You had me going there for a minute.
I invited Shara for a friendly drink, and she readily agreed. It seems as though she's finally been taken in by my—
That brash self-confidence may cost...
Alright, let's talk to
Aren't
him
you
again.
going to fish? That pier looks like a nice spot.
How about you try too, Joshua? You're not so bad yourself, you know?
Just not as good as you. I think I'll just sit here and watch if all the fishing practice is paid off.
Alright.
Yes! This looks... Now let's see about...
We're gonna catch the Guardian, aren't we?
Let's see. From this pier, which would be the best place to...
The west around the pier, south where the sun is hitting the water. To the fish are normally around where the shade is. I think.
Right around here looks nice. Come on, fishy, fishy, fishies. Now, what should I do about the bait?
You use live bait.
All right. Let's just sit back and relax and see what we come up with. Sweet! I got a bite! Now this is the critical part. How should I bring it up?
Wait until it gets tired.
All right!
Yeah.
Let's see what we got. This one's just my warm-up. Let's see. What should I do? I wonder what I should do. What should I do about the... All right. Sweet! Now this is the critical part. All right! This one's just... What should I do? I wonder... What should I do about... All right. Sweet! Now this is the critical part. All right! What a little fishy. Oh, Joshua's gonna make fun of me if he sees this. Should I just... What should I do?
Eat it now to hide the evidence.
I wonder what... I want... Right around here, look now. What? this is the All right! Curse you, holy boots. This victory is yours. What should I do?
That was good.
I wonder... What should I do? Ah. Sweet! Now this is the critical part. All right! What should I do?
Okay.
Man, it's all right. I guess I ended up with a pretty good catch. Check this out, Joshua. Look.
I got a carp.
Huh?
He's gone. We don't give a fuck.
Joshua? What's this?
The book 100 Days War seemed to have been left on the table. Estelle
I
picked it
wonder if
up.
Joshua just forgot this. For being so sharp, he sure can. I guess I'll just have to take it to him. Then again, I wonder where he could have taken off.
These two are fucking drunk. Watch.
You can hold your liquor, can't you?
Look at her face.
I think I've changed my mind about you. Come on now, drink up.
Hold on, Shara. Don't you think we are getting a little ahead of ourselves with this pace? It could interfere with tonight's...
What are you whining about now? Come on and drink, you third-rate musician! Or are you saying that you can't keep up with me?
Yes! Estelle, don't just sit there and watch. Do something!
Sorry, bud. Once she gets started, there's no stopping her. But you don't have to worry. Shara never gets plastered.
Shouldn't you be worried about me?
You're lost, buddy.
Hey there, laddie.
Don't
What
worry,
are you doing whittling away the evening in a place like this?
don't worry about me. I just popped in, Joshua.
Not much. How about yourself? Are you done fishing or are you heading back into battle?
No, I've already had my fill. Sure has been a while since I did, though. Oh, that reminds me. You said you were going to read, but you ended up leaving your book on the table. You should be more careful.
Oh, that. I actually finished reading it. My eyes were starting to feel a bit tired, so I thought I'd take a walk for a change.
Liar.
What?
You're hiding your feelings again, aren't you? I can tell that's what you're doing. And besides, that's not really fair. You always find a way to cheer me up when I'm feeling down. And while I may not be as reliable as Dad, I can still give you a shoulder to lean on.
Sorry.
It's times like these when you should say thank you and not apologize. You may be smart, Joshua, but sometimes you don't seem to know what's most important.
You're probably right. Thanks, Estelle.
Very good. Now that wasn't too bad, was it? Oh, right. And in return, how about you play me a song on your harmonica?
As you wish. Is The Whereabouts of Light good for you?
Yep, that's the one I wanted to hear. I wonder why it is that when I hear the sound of your harmonica in the evening light like this, it makes me want to cry.
So you're still not going to ask? About my past, I mean.
We promised. Remember? You were going to tell me when you felt like it, and I wasn't going to ask, right? And considering that 5 years have passed, it doesn't seem like such a big deal anymore.
Yeah, it has been 5 years, hasn't it? How can you just live with me for that long and not have a million questions? That day, your father came home with this beat-up kid, some random stranger who never says a word about his past. Why'd you take him in like that?
Well, it seemed like the obvious thing to do. Besides, you're family now, Joshua. And like I said before, I know you pretty well. You love books, you're a weapons geek, and you've got a serious knack for just about anything that comes your way. You're kind and fair, but you also got a way of not letting others inside by using politeness like a shield.
Now wait a minute.
And you're caring and lonely. Of course, I don't know everything about your past. If you want to make comparisons, I don't know a whole lot about Dad's past either. But it doesn't mean that he and I aren't family, right? Being a family for us has more to do with me knowing his personality, his habits, the food he likes, you know, the kinds of things that only I would know firsthand. And you're no different, Joshua.
You make it nearly impossible to argue with you. You know that? It's been like that since the first time we met. And you gave me that flying kick to the gut as I was lying in bed. Wounded, I might add.
Did I really do that?
Yeah,
No, you
injured and
did.
all. More than once.
Yep.
I'm sure it was just a bit of childish play. Blame Dad for my lack of social graces.
Yeah, sure. Nice excuse. But anyway, Estelle.
What?
Let's make sure we solve this whole airliner mystery. I don't know if Dad's been captured or anything, but let's resolve this with our own hands.
Sure, that's exactly what I intend to do.
How about we head back to the inn? I'm sure supper is ready by now.
Great idea. I'm starving. We need to eat our fill so we can be ready for tonight. Oh, I almost forgot. Here's your book, Joshua.
Oh, right. I'm actually done with it, and at this point it'd just end up being bulk weight. I wonder what I should do with it.
It looks like a pretty difficult book, but do you think if I spent some time with it, I'd understand?
I'm sure you'd be fine. There's already a lot of stuff you know in there anyway. So do you want to take a stab at it, Estelle?
Sure, I'll give it a shot.
Oh no. They're 5 bottles down?
Help a fellow out. I'm begging you. I can't take another drink.
Wow. I think I've just reconsidered my opinion of you, Olivier.
It's pretty rare for anyone to still be conscious after a night of wine with Shara.
Well, didn't the two of you come at a good time? How about having a drink together? You're both good for that, right?
We're going to eat dinner now, so the answer is no.
Come on, you two. When I say let's drink, we drink. You're going to make me very angry if you don't sit down for a glass with me.
Oh, great. She's already reached stage 2, rage mode.
Don't worry, Shara. Olivier said he's good for another couple rounds.
Poor dude.
How about having him keep you company?
What? So you can still drink more, can you?
Joshua, how could you just give me to her like that? I can't.
Don't you feel sorry for that poor guy?
I don't know. Should I?
You're like a little demon. And cute at the same time, too. At least the fish are polite here.
I guess he'll be just fine.
How about we sit at the counter? I'd hate to bother the two of them.
Right. Good idea.
That's really funny.
Please, Shara, I'm pleading with you here. You and the fish, don't pour me another glass.
Oh shit, she's still going. Oh, he's out like a light, holy fuck. Oh, he's fucking dead.
Oh, he's totally plastered. It looks like even a guy who takes his sweet time for everything couldn't stand up to a drunken Shara.
Oh wow, what a night of drinking. I've been so busy lately. I haven't been able to enjoy myself like this for a while.
And you're not even red in the face either from all that alcohol. Are you sure you haven't had some special kind of training, Shara?
It could have been all the bizarre liquors I drank while I was in the troop. You know, like the ones with scorpions and asps in them. I might have built up my resistance that way, but who knows?
Scorpions?
Somehow, I don't think that's the case.
By the way, what do you plan on doing with him? He's pretty much useless as he is.
Let's just let him sleep. He looks so peaceful now, and we wouldn't want to disturb him. There's a very high possibility that we'll have a direct encounter with the Sky Bandits tonight, and getting a civilian wrapped up in the middle of it all wouldn't be a good idea.
Don't tell me you got Olivier drunk, so he wouldn't be able to come along, didn't you?
Well, of course I did. And he'll thank me in the long run, too. After his raging hangover, anyway.
And so that whole time...
You were just toying with him, weren't you?
Let's see. It's getting... Let's hurry and begin our stakeout around...
Don't skirt around the issue,
I come to make an announcement. Shadow the Hedgehog's a bitch-ass motherfucker. He pissed on my fucking wife. That's right.
Actual
he
dialogue.
Took his hedgehog fucking Quilly dick out, and he pissed on my fucking wife, and he said his dick was
This big.
And I said that's disgusting. So I'm making a call-out post on my Twitter.com.
Shadow, he's got a small dick. He's got a really good game, though. Welcome back, Dave.
For the time being, we're going to circle up to the far pier.
Understood.
All right then, let's go.
He's fucking dead.
Shara, please. I can't take another.
No, my mage. Lloyd is staring at an open map. It appears to be a map of Valeria Lake. There are hardly any structures on the west side, and I didn't get any bites either. And I'm getting on the east side are small-sized fish. The Guardian probably won't appear in either of these two places. The best thing I can do is continue fishing from the shore.
We don't need to head. Let's first start by heading around to the...
Oh. Fair enough. Oh, Jesus. The speed up is really fast.
I don't see anyone. I don't know what kind of business those siblings could have here. But do you think they'll really show up?
There's no guarantee, of course, but if Lloyd's information has any truth to it, my best guess is that they'll be here.
However, if we move around too much, there's the possibility we'll be seen and they'll take off. Since the Sky Bandits are supposed to come from the road, it might be a good idea to watch the area.
Right. So where should we watch from?
We need a place where we can see the road without being noticed ourselves. A place like that would be ideal.
Right in front of the road. That gentleman's with you seems to have drunk a lot. Is he going to be alright? If you would like, I can bring you some water. Are you going out? If you're going to fish at night, you're going to need an orbit light, so you won't be able to see.
Hey, what's that?
Wow, looks like we're a little early, huh?
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, if this were the middle of the day, we could have gotten ourselves a bite to eat on the way.
Quit talking nonsense. We're outlaws, remember? Now, let's hurry up and get moving.
Ah, wait for me, Kyle.
I should have known it'd be them.
It looks like they're headed for the far pier. I wonder what they intend to do.
Shall we take a look and find out? Let's try to get as close as we can with them.
I should have figured they wouldn't be here yet. They always come exactly on time.
I really hate those guys. They act like they're so superior. And to be honest, they're kind of scary.
No doubt about that. They are quite the clandestine bunch, but there's not much we can do about it. This is an order from Don.
This seems to be a good place.
Yeah, we can hear every word they're saying, too.
And we're speaking it out loud.
Hey, Kyle, don't you think Don's been acting a bit strange recently? It's just not like him if you ask me. You know, the whole hijacking of airliners thing. While I admit it was lucrative, now we've got the army clamping down on us full scale. Not to mention those annoying bracers are now involved. And he's gone and taken hostages and demanded a ransom in return. No matter how I think about it, it seems like Don has gone way overboard this time.
In the end, you'll always be just a girl. Deep down, you're just not cut out to run with the bad crowd.
Excuse me?
Okay, maybe not the best wording, but I meant it as a compliment. If things are getting too tough for you, you're always welcome to try salvaging a life back home. It shouldn't be too hard to get by as long as you don't set your sights too high. Although, admittedly, it is a bit colder than liberal.
Do you think you could just treat me like a kid and I'm not going to get angry? I'd like to see you get by without me. What with your crap cooking and all. Not to mention the laundry. Do you really want to go back to burnt toast and turning your underwear inside out?
Okay. I see your point. And I really am sick of toast, burnt or otherwise. But anyway, think about what I said before it gets too late to back out. Now getting back to what you said earlier, I do have to agree that Don's been acting pretty weird. Does he expect us to just keep fishing for ransom? We should take what we can get, and I'd like to believe that Don is smart enough to see that.
Don't you think he started acting strange about the time that guy showed up? That's the only thing I can think of as to why he started acting like this.
Yeah. He was the one who introduced us to those other guys, too. He might have even gotten Don to buy into his ideas.
Who is that guy and he?
That's certainly a good question.
Huh? What's that over there?
What's what?
It looks like whoever it was they were waiting for finally showed up.
It looks like you made it. On time as usual, huh?
You could have come a little early for a change. Or even late. Definitely not my type, that's for sure.
Say what you will, but we're trained to be punctual. Now, if that displeases you, then let me offer my sincerest apology.
Relax, I was just being sarcastic. Now I know you guys are definitely not the type I want to be around.
Enough already! We don't have time for that! Now, how about we get down to business? Have there been any other developments since last time?
Yes, in fact, Her Majesty has finally made a move. She intends to contribute to the ransom from her own assets.
Seriously? We're going to get paid out of the Queen's own pocket? I guess we're pretty close to getting the money then, right?
How about the Royal Army? Is there any indication that they figured out where our hideout is?
Not yet, but it's only a matter of time until they do. We've received reports that members from the Bracer Guild are on the move as well. At any rate, on the morning of the payoff, you'll need to leave your hideout behind.
Yeah, no problem there. We just happened to run into the temporary shelter by chance. Don shouldn't have any regrets about it either.
There are way too many suspicious types involved in this. What do you want to do, Shara? Should we just storm in, shoot them all, and let Adios sort them out?
I've got a much better idea.
A better idea?
These two siblings appearing here means that the Sky Bandit's airship is parked somewhere nearby. There's not much we could do if they got away again. So how about we try taking that out first?
I see. Take away their means of escape, right? I'm down for that. How about you, Joshua?
Oh, right. Take out the airship first, right? Yeah, I think it's a good idea.
What's wrong? Your face looks really tense all—
It's nothing. Yeah, I'm sure it's just my mind playing tricks on me.
Eh?
We don't have much time. We've got to get out into the road and start looking for that airship before they finish their meeting.
Actually, no, I'm gonna just run up straight up.
First. Let's head up the road and—
I'm just gonna run straight up to them. Hey, we're gonna announce our presence. What's up? The party took to the road in search of an end. Oh, we did it? Wow, that was fast.
So they're parked in front of the Ambrel Tower, huh? This is definitely the perfect place to land since it's off the main road.
Isn't the Amberl Tower supposed to be just like Esmela's tower?
Yes, it's one of the ancient ruins referred to as a tetracyclic tower. So what do you want to do, Shara? Should we subdue them?
That's one way to go about things, but there's more than double their number since the last time we encountered them.
Don't worry. Even with twice as many guys, they're no match. So how about we take them all on at once?
I don't know if that's the best way to go about things.
He's fine. He's not dead, guys.
Sorry to keep you all waiting.
Keep it down, or they're going to hear you.
Well, isn't this a surprise? I can't believe you're standing here after the state you were in before. Your tolerance is impressive.
Who do you think you're talking to? Rather than miss a minute of your fair company, I dutifully puked my guts up and dumped a bucket of cold water over my head. Voila! I was good to go.
I don't know about that. I think I hear your liver screaming somewhere in there.
That's some serious tenacity.
Come on! I couldn't let you enjoy all the fun yourself. I had just come out to the inn when I saw you guys hit the road, so I came running up behind to catch up with you.
I guess I went a little too easy on you. Maybe I should have had you down all that brandy at once.
You'd have put me to sleep for good if you'd done that, Shara. But anyway.
Olivia just needs some 2 a.m. McDonald's. True.
Fighting the Sky Bandits here would lack finesse, don't you think?
Instant sober.
I don't think that's the issue here.
No, I'm serious. Even if you subdue them all and manage to arrest the 2 siblings, there's still a chance they won't tell you where their hideout is, and they might even use the hostages as leverage to demand their release.
Well, there's a risk involved with whatever course of action we take. Or, do you have a good plan on how we can avoid taking such a risk?
Ha! Boy, do I ever. Listen up, everyone.
Take their ship.
Okay.
Take their ship.
But if you blow in my ear, I'm seriously gonna punch your lights out.
Take their ship.
Kyle! Gisette!
It's good to see you made it back. I didn't think you'd be gone so long.
So, talk took longer than expected, huh?
Yeah, but we're nearing an end with our negotiations. We also managed to get a great deal of information about what's going on with the Royal Army.
So what you're saying is...
Yep. We'll be getting the ransom money within a few days. We'll finally be one step closer to making our dream a reality.
We did it! Sweet!
Cool it down, guys. It's a little too early to be getting excited yet. For the moment, we need to get back to the hideout and report to Dawn.
All right, everyone. Pack up and let's get out of here.
Roger that!
We're on the ship.
The temperature outside is 69.8 degrees with 15% humidity.
69.
There is a
Nice.
south-southwest wind blowing at a speed of 12 arch. There are no orbital reactions in the surrounding area.
Looks like the army isn't patrolling here. Activate the orbital engine and begin transmitting orbital energy to each section of the airship.
Aye, sir. Orbital engine activated. Transmission of orbital energy to all sections underway.
Orbital floater started.
Orbital driver started. Stabilizers all green.
All right, lift off.
Aye, sir.
Set the drive rate to 40% and maintain cruising speed. However, make sure that we can switch to battle speed at any time.
Aye, sir.
It looks like we'll make it back before morning.
Yeah. Ugh, I'm ready for some serious shut-eye myself. But I've got to report to Dawn first.
Huh? Did you just hear something?
No, I didn't hear anything.
That's odd. I could have sworn it came from below deck. Maybe it's just a mouse or something. I'll have to clean out the place when I find some free time.
Ha!
Boy, am I tired. Ever since we came here, my night and day have been completely reversed.
We've just gotta tough things out for a little longer, and then we can say goodbye to this horrible life. With Don as our leader, we can't go wrong.
But don't you think Don's been acting a little strange lately? I mean, he's kind of scary to talk to these days.
How about you knock that crap off? If Kyle or Josette heard you talking like that, they'd beat you upside the head.
It's just that.
I'm sure you're just tired from lack of sleep. Let's hurry up and finish up here and get some rest.
You're welcome to take a rest now, if you'd like.
You're the...
You're too late.
Haha, got him, dude. Must have been the wind.
Come on.
Big fire. Booyah.
Piece of cake.
You said he was a mage? I mean, everybody is a mage.
It looks
He's
like
got
we
a
were able to
gun.
get in here without any trouble.
He's got a gun and he's a bard, but he's mostly playing my mage right now. Pretty sure he's just shot someone with a gun. Yep.
I'm amazed that this little plan actually worked.
It kind of works like it kind of works like materia. Everybody can be anything you set their materia to, pretty much.
I guess we all have you to thank this time.
But seriously, I was getting pretty nervous. I wasn't sure what we were going to do if we got caught stowing away.
Well, even if we were discovered, we'd just have to take control of the airship. And we would have had an advantage fighting against this lot in those tight quarters. Superior numbers mean nothing without space to maneuver in. Olivier, so you thought that far ahead, taking all of these factors into account.
Ranged spellcaster. There you go.
Not in a million years. Are you kidding? I simply thought it would be fun to infiltrate an enemy base.
I think we would have been better off if you said nothing at all.
Give the poor guy a break. At least we were able to get in here without incident. Anyway, this looks like somewhere in the Nebel Valley.
The Nebel Valley? Like the one on the border of Bose and Roland? Well, that explains why it's so misty outside.
And this is definitely terrain covered with extreme differences in height which prevent the landing of any large aircraft. It looks like your guess was right, Shara.
Yeah, well, it didn't seem to help us much in getting in here. But anyhow, we don't have time to be hanging around here. We'll need to subdue the Sky Bandits and ensure the safety of the hostages being held captive. And of course, your father, Cassius too.
Right.
Understood.
What's wrong with us? Why don't we just commandeer the ship? It seems like it needs more than a skeleton crew, though, so maybe... Maybe I shouldn't be thinking that far ahead. Nice room. Nice room too. Why are these guys hiding rats and birds in their fucking... What? Yeah, you see how Joshua has like... He's got like dual blades? But if you put a fire thing on him, he gets, you know, it's pretty much like materia. And in the blue materia is it's got the heals on it. There's no cure materia. It's just the blue one gives you heals and an